Let me tell you, we are not serving God because of what he will do for us. We are serving God because we have sworn an oath to serve him. We are not serving because there is a good life that he has promised us. Let me tell you, this is the mistake that came into the Nigerian church, that the enemy capitalized on. You see, in the Nigerian church, when the wave of the teaching of giving, what they call prosperity gospel, well, there's nothing called prosperity. The whole gospel is prosperous. It prospers the spirit, the soul, and the body. Everything about you that comes into the encounter with the gospel prospers. But now they began to teach this about giving. Powerful thing, powerful revelation. Giving and what? Receiving. It is in the Bible. Give and it shall what? It is not man-made. But let me tell you, anytime you are communicating a principle, you are communicating a body of truth, you must communicate it in full, in total. If you communicate it partially, it has become fake. For instance, if I give you original 1,000 naira note, painted on one side is original, but the other side is blank, is it a fake note or what? It's a fake note. They just printed on one side, but it's original print. That's the way it is. When you preach one-sided gospel or focus on one-sided reality of the gospel, it will make a fake out of that gospel. Are you get what I'm saying now? So that's what happened. So more emphasis was placed not on giving, because you cannot give enough. People that get offended that people talk about giving a lot, I don't have names for them. Because when it has to do with the gospel and the Bible is a compendium of giving, offering. In fact, if you ask me, the most important subject in this book is offering. And if you now ask me, the major offering that God required men from this book is the offering of your life. Now, why we are asking you to bring money is because you have not given your life. Because if you give your life, nobody will ask you to give your money. Everything will go. It's where a man's heart is. That's where his treasure goes. Why are we forcing you to pay tithe? Because your heart is not in it. If your heart is in him, what is tithe? As a newborn baby, I heard people talking about somebody preach somewhere and say you are supposed to eat your tithe. I say, well, I don't know. This one is your revelation. And I was not up to 1 year in the faith. I say, I love God so much that if he gives me 100,000 naira, I can give him 10,000. I say, whether it is, I don't care about whether it's in the Bible or not. I said, leave that. Somebody was trying to engage me in an argument, an older Christian. I said, sir, you are disturbing yourself. I'm a child. I love Jesus enough to give him 10% of everything he gives me. Your heart was never in it. That's why you are looking for Bible verse, concordance, references to prove that out of everything that God gave you, that he deserves of your 10 as a covenant commitment. Oh, am I here? And how did it come? Because they started teaching you that it's all about getting when you give. Yes, you get when you give. But there's another scripture that says, let the one that is lazy around stop lazy. Let him start working with his hand, that he may have to give. He didn't mention receiving there. He said, let him work. What he earns with his hand, let him give. Let him help the poor. Let him help the work of God. Let him advance the things of the kingdom. Here we are teaching you that you should give to get. There Paul was teaching that you should get to give. There is a balance. There is a place of giving to get. There is a place of getting to give. You must balance it. And it was because we did not balance it that many people were not giving just for the purpose of what? Getting. And when they gave and gave and gave and they did not get, what did they call that teaching? Scam. Let me tell you and tell you very well. It's not every time that you gave that you will get, in the sense of getting back money. Each time you gave, you were blessed. But maybe not with what? Money. You never gave without being blessed. You never prayed without being blessed. You never exercised faith and never been blessed. You never obeyed God and never been blessed. It may not come in the form that you were expecting it, but all the time that you obeyed God, you were blessed.